one quest a day to keep the lich away. Adventuring at best, snap to a song of rest. Only been with one bard, he left the DM scarred. They were gonna slay the demons, they were gonna be the stars. They were gonna tame the dragons and dance on the tavern bars. But the DMG is now their enemy. Looks at their average stats, and now the rogue is min-max. Since the cleric is healing, the paladin is smiting. There's the wizard and warlock casting spells around the block. The bard is real wild, the rogue just stole a child. The monk used up all his ki. It's time for D&D. Time for D&D. Traveled through the cities, been through all the realms, from the streets of Baldur's Gate, and gone through all 9 hells. They didn't make a plan, the party split again. Then the fighter died, but was revivified. Where's the sorcerer when you need him? And why's the druid wild shaping to a bird again? There's all these sessions on Twitch TV, and don't remind me of podcast, YouTube, and Roll20 was. The cleric is healing, the paladin is smiting. There's the wizard and warlock casting spells around the block. The bard is real wild, the rogue just stole a child. The monk used up all his ki. It's time for D&D. No mystics in my game. Unearthed Arcana is to blame. Stop making homebrew overpowered. Please make this stop. 'Cause the cleric is healing, the paladin is fighting. There's the wizard and warlock casting spells around the block. The bard is real wild, the rogue just stole a child. The monk used up all his ki. It's time for D&D. The cleric is healing, the paladin is smiting. There's the wizard and warlock casting spells around the block. The bard is real wild, the rogue just stole a child. The monk used up all his ki. It's time for D&D.
Why, hello everyone. Welcome into the tavern. Zmanstardust here. How y'all doing? Just kicking around here, waiting for the two others to come in. Have the wonderful beans of, well, Jeff and Mimi here. It looks like Brandon just showed up. So, yeah, we're kicking off. We're kicking off D&D on the ever so loving fun times. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody lurking? We love you. We love you all. Who's all there? So, just as a reminder, all right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna hop right in and let these guys know that we are live and say hi to everyone.
Oh, are we? Are we live, John? Is that what we are now?
What? What?
Live from New York. It's Saturday night.
It's Monday. What? I am so confused.
Copyright.
I'm so confused. How's it going, you guys?
Good.
Vertici, really? Hydrate?
Well, I'm existing, much to my annoyance, but you know, it continues.
Come on now. You have a good existence, okay? We love your existence. Without your existence, we wouldn't have some quality D&D shenaniganery. Maybe. But not to the degree that you throw a curveball at. I could have swore I changed
Hello.
it. Hello?
Oh my goodness. Me literally.
Uh-oh. You are... Oof. You're roboting.
What? Am I?
Yeah, you are hardcore roboting.
I blame the wind.
Ha! Yeah, no, the wind's going on pretty bad here. So.
It's supposed to be picking up tomorrow too. Let's get those fires back down to 4% control.
Ugh.
Here. Alright,
It's pretty hilarious. So, my company was kind of on the news because of the fires. So some of the footage that they took, the things that I installed were center stage. Hang on, let me send one of these photos in the chat. It made me laugh. And
Do it.
where is it at? There it is.
Is it better at all?
Oh, that is so much better.
I just turned my fucking headset off and then back on.
Oh, yeah. A lot better.
Yeah, no, you sounded like...
Dude, oh my god. Yeah, I heard it even when I tested my mic. I was like, oh, it means it has to be the headphones. It's not about... Dude, we pulled into the house at, what, like 6:59? And I was like, I made it! And I had turned on the computer before we left. I had opened up D&D Beyond and Roll20. I was ready to go. Discord was up. And then I get here. I'm like, why is it off? I turn it on, and it's like, in recovery mode. Restart PC. I'm like, damn it!
Oh, no! Something crashed while you were out.
Yeah,
Oh.
something crashed while I was out. And so I I swear, I had it ready. I knew we were gonna be cutting it close. We just went to a core power sculpt class, which is like yoga, but hot in a hot room on steroids with weights.
Oh
It hurts.
God, that sounds so terrible.
Oh, it's honestly, when you're doing it, you want to die. But as soon as you leave, it feels so good. I feel refreshed.
Well, you probably also feel wonderful because of the cold wind.
Oh God, the wind's right now.
Brandon, that's actually pretty cool. The photo you posted.
Yeah, that's one of my installs too.
You're like, I recognize that.
I did when I saw it pop on. It was like, wait a minute, I know that house. Hey, I just put that up like a year ago.
Oh wow.
Wait, what about your house?
No.
If you look in the chat, you know how when the fires were like raging through Malibu.
Yeah.
The new, turned on the news to see what they were saying, and then just so happened one of my installs were center stage in the news, so I screenshot it.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the.
Wait, so like a work job you did was like engulfed in flames?
So he installed.
It was in the foreground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cameras that they've installed.
Oh, the camera right there.
Yeah. You see that pole with what looks like a solar panel
Mm-hmm.
and a little like black pole. Yeah, that's the things that we install on neighborhoods.
The security camera stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
so funny. Go figure
I
that
remember
would
you
happen.
telling me about it and being like, "You should apply for a job," and I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "I have zero experience." You were like, "Who cares?"
I mean, yeah, that's how it was. They were looking for anybody before. Like it's harder now.
Honestly, I should have. I fucking should have.
Yeah.
That would have been a great
mean,
way
yeah,
to get myself into a trade of some kind.
Like one of my coworkers, his last job was like had nothing to do with what we did. He had absolutely no experience as a field tech, and then he got the job. You know, granted, like they've upped their requirements since then, but like at the time,
It was like
it was still a very early on startup. They were hiring everybody. Now we're up to like I think 1,000 some odd employees, so I think it's harder.
makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
It's all in the same. Sorry.
Okay.
It's all in the same thing.
I don't need anything extra. It's just give me salt next time.
No, don't give you salt.
Oh, sorry. My boyfriend cut up hard-boiled eggs and is feeding it to me.
Oh.
My body hurts.
I'm also rolling because I was watching that Shangri-La movie, not movie, anime, and I'm dying because there's like internet speak in it where one of the characters in the dub and the sub was saying "nya mean," and I was like, "That's a scary movie reference."
Not even a letter.
Yeah. Well, is everybody ready to roll some bones and deal with trauma dumping from last time?
Give me. I mean, I'm ready. But I'm gonna hit my bong.
Gonna get that concentration juice.
Good thing this headset is wireless.
Good lord. All right then.
I've replaced alcohol with weed. I think it's a little better, honestly.
I mean,
Better in the long run, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liver wise.
I've been drinking pretty heavy for the last year and a half, so I was like, it's not drink.
Not to bring the mood down, but my uncle recently died from renal failure because of his drinking issue. So weed is a lot better than drinking. So
yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, hey, well, I'm ready if y'all are ready. So, just a reminder for the intro, it's going to be playing through Roll20, so make sure your volume's turned up. Also, if background audio comes through, god damn it, wrong browser. Make sure to mute yourself. But other than that, I will stop the music here. And intro in 3, 2, 1. Last session of Tomb of Annihilation. We rejoin our party in the midst of battle for their lives, facing off against different adventurers that knew some of them in another world. The ebb and flow of the battle changed so much until finally Kilomur was taking down people one by one, and in the end, the Lich himself appears and warns the party that they will be next. Now, as we rejoin our heroes back on their way to Kabal, we shall see how they are feeling and what is next during the travel to Kabal. Quick, short, simple. So
So what are we doing again?
I'm gonna kick your booty.
Please don't. It hurts from that exercising.
Well, give me like 20 minutes. I'll be right there to do it, actually. Anyways.
Yeah. Joke's on you. I'm in Burbank. Oh, just doxed myself.
Yeet! Yeah, you flew there. Anyways. Okay. You had me distracted on that one. Thanks. You guys had finished originally.
That's like my whole job.
All
To
right.
distract you.
Yeah, huh. So you guys originally had finished Firefinger. You decided to go to Kabal to get the blessing of flying, and to maybe get more information about the death curse from them, supposedly, if they had anything, to ask the Elder of it. On your way, obviously, there was a dark presence, which, Amora, you had felt yourself, which was very familiar, but you weren't sure. And eventually it led to that major illusion of nightmares, of reliving past, present, future, or what could have been. Eventually leading to that giant battle between, well, former characters of a TOA campaign and some other characters, basically trying to eliminate you from even finishing this mission. And you guys, to the point where you got one of them left, that drew out the Lich. But in the end, the cold eyes did lock onto two of you specifically, because that Lich had destroyed everything that you had known. And we are back in the middle of the forest, or the jungle, I should say, in the middle of the night. Which, if you remember, and as the fog kind of lifts, Azaka, your guide, and Shelly appear. I'm not going to put them on board, but Azaka walks up to all of you and goes, what just happened? We don't... All we could see was this dark smoke.
Summer runs up to Shelly, make sure that she's okay.
As you run up to Shelly, nothing's wrong with her. No cuts, no bruises. Other than what you have obviously dealt with encounters beforehand.
Summer lets out like a big sigh of relief, like, oh, thank goodness, it was only a dream.
Azaka looks down at you and, what do you mean?
Summer turns her nightmare. Shelly, dead. Not good.
What happened in there?
We had to fight beings that seem to be trying to specifically stop us.
Stop.
We didn't seem from here.
I've never heard of such magic.
Neither have I.
That's disturbing. And you
To say the least.
she kind of looks at you, and you seem all bruised up and banged, every one of you. So this wasn't something that was just what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't just an illusion.
No. That was very real. Not to say there weren't illusions. And she's gonna look off kind of a little distant for like half a second. And then snap back. And shake her head.
You all need to rest, and we need to get to Kabal, but I will take the rest of watch. I will have to confer with, when we get back to the port, some of the other guides about this. Then there was nothing else. You guys defeated them and the fog lifted?
The Lich appeared as we were towards the end of the battle. Then
A lich.
Indeed.
apparently it was the one who summoned them to stop us.
She just kind of sits there in a daze for a moment. This can't be true. But some of the family would say liches only existed in myth. This seems out of place. Looks like I have more questions to ask of the groups. Well, for now, all of you need to rest. I'll hold down what's going on. But the rest of you, yes, this seems way more than an illusion with how badly you're hurt. You guys take time to have a full rest. So you guys may click a long rest. Also, Brandon, what did you roll? I saw a roll. Confused but optimistic. God damn it. So go ahead and click a long rest on your sheets. Long rest. Take a long rest. So I gotta do that for that one. I gotta do that for this one. Okay. Alright. And as you guys basically wake up to the next morning, kind of late due to the fact that you needed a bit longer to rest, you guys eat up what you can, and as you use the Windwalk bead, soaring over the island, essentially. You guys make it there pretty quickly, as it's seen on the map, and I will zoom in so that y'all can see where Shelly is basically planted. And as you land, I should move you actually one more space. There we go. You see... Well, let me drag you over to that. No. There we go. Cool. So, the middle map kind of shows like a detailed of the outside going up, and then these 4 on the side are specific rooms that are tied to whatever number they're supposed to be. Just to make it easy so that we get to move along on the map on the middle, I just put God damn it. Verris, thank you. My brain just like I've got the name here, but screw you. Now, as you guys see this, an ancient monastery overlooks the jungle from its perch on the cliff of a tall plateau. Stone steps and rickety walkways connect the various buildings, the lowest of which is 500 feet above the ground. The main building has a circular maze-like symbol carved into its crumbling facade. Every few minutes, birdfolk either land at the monastery or launch themselves from the balconies taken to the sky. So, depending on where you want to go, you do still have the wind walk. Where would you want to go first on this map? Also, I need to add a little more ambiance.
I mean, probably what you should do is either find somebody to talk to and ask them where we can find whatever the name of the individual we rescue and where we can find him at.
Where was that person? I just had it.
Can I put in roleplay, maybe? Or...
You might have. Hold on. I'm looking at...
Nephir.
Right, Nephir. So, where do you guys specifically land on this map? And I'll move Verris' token.
I have no idea.
Well, it's the middle, so... The one where it says Crucible, 1 square equals 5 feet. And it's telling you how much further up each marking is compared to the ground. Ow.
Wait, so we're deciding where we're landing with Windwalk right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, because
sorry.
I think with Shelly being with us, I think we should land outside because I don't think those steps would support her weight.
Okay. That's very true.
Alna said in the chat, like, why not land at the highest and work our way down? But I do now realize we have a very big animal with us.
It's only like 60, 80 ton animal. I mean, what does that matter?
I'm sure these buildings are structurally sound.
Oh Jesus!
Everyone has forgot that Shelly is with you guys. So yeah, a
Gosh,
few over
dang it.
a kind of 2-ton animal is with you. Yes.
Damn it! This is Gabe all over again.
Is it bad that I still would rather be at the top of the building? What kind of animal is Shelly again? I forget.
Ankylosaurus.
Yeah, an Ankylosaurus, a 2-ton dinosaur.
The fact that
The only
Check how
difference.
Dex-
I was gonna say.
Correction, 11 to 1,800 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's like just short of 5 tons.
Okay, well, I was underselling Shelly a little bit, but yeah, 5 tons.
What's her weight?
Mm-hmm.
The building can take it. Let's just go to the top. Come on, come on.
it was the rent of her litter.
Just
I'm
as
sure they're up to code.
no, they are not. You you can kind of tell that this is not up to code, and oh boy.
How can I tell anything from being in smoke? Let's just go to the top.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, so land at the bottom then, and
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, how long can the flying beads last? We just have to constantly have her flow. So, if I remember correctly, let me pull up your character sheet there, Bright Scale, specifically for the bead of Wind to Walk.
Or does anybody know enlarge, reduce, and just cast reduce on Shelly?
I mean,
no. Nope.
Wind Walk. You and up to 10 willing creatures you see within range assume a gaseous form for the duration, appearing as with the clouds. While the clouds form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 feet and it has resistance to non-magical weapons damage. The creature's only action can take in this form are dash or revert to normal form. Reverting takes 1 minute, during which time a creature is incapacitated, can't move. Until the spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires 1 minute for transformation. If a creature is in cloud form and flying when the effect ends, the creature descends 60 feet per round for 1 minute until it lands, which it does safely. If it cannot land after 1 minute, the creature falls the remaining distance. So you've gone for a few hours, though, I will say. I mean, you could technically try to leave Shelly in gas form, but
Or we'll
Land
just
at the bottom.
I'll just command Shelly in gas form to float down to the ground, and she can revert to normal while we start on the top, if that's what everybody wants to, and work our way down to meet her.
No, let her materialize at the top. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
you know,
This is a little bit chaotic evil, and I love it.
oh no.
That
It'll
was a
speed
break
up this
speaking.
section of the adventure.
Well, Charlie, we're going on an adventure.
I don't think that would go. Okay. Well,
We'll kill just about every creature in this building. Come on.
Lord have mercy, y'all save one and then want to kill everything.
I don't know, it's been a while since I've been a
Sorry, I
murderer,
was just feeling a little chaotic. I'm derailing everybody. Y'all do what you want to do.
I mean, that's fair. You're allowed to be that way. More than happy for it. But
Oh my God.
holy shit.
But I mean, it would be fun. All right, I'll drop it.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
How long can the bees last? Constantly. So, Alna asks, so are we going to the bottom? That's from Alna. Are you guys going to the bottom and then floating all the way back to the top?
Yeah, I think it's with Shelly. We got to start from the bottom.
Okay. So
Can we-
go ahead. Ask your question.
Can we tell her to stay there and then still wind walk back up, or is that like?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm leaning towards. Just have her and Gasform stay at the bottom while we can float up to the top, and then.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do
If
that.
that's a possibility, then do it.
Yeah, you can do that. So as you leave her there, essentially, and then all of you float to. So you're going to the plus 630 feet area.
Yeah.
Okay.
so.
So number 3, got it. Okay.
Got it.
Got it. Got it. Alright, number 3. Wow, Elder's house. Jesus Christ, okay.
All right.
As you guys land there, you are met with an elderly female Aarakocra. She... Okay, this is... Interesting. You guys... Okay.
We're gonna get TPK. All right.
Oh my god, you guys... Oh my god. What was the one that you said? What was the name again of the one you said? Oh, you're about to die again. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Nethir?
Yeah, Nethir. Okay, Nethir. Yeah. As you land, this Aarakocra and does anybody speak Orin?
No.
I'm assuming not. Verris does
Orin?
not. Orin. Auran. Nope. 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 Nope.
We're coming to say this is Sparta and just kicks us off the cliffs.
All you hear is this type of squawking and different whispers mixed in with it. And as you do, there are 11 young Aarakocra, all males, that surround you all. Nah. What do you guys do?
Kilomur will just put his hands up and just says, "We're friends of Nethir. He told us to come."
Roll me a persuasion check.
Did I sound out?
For fuck's sake.
All this would have been fixed had we landed on the roof. Just saying.
Okay. I just realized I'm a bug talking to birds. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, but you're a Hercules beetle. Those usually aren't prey to birds.
I'm still a bug. They're probably looking at me like I'm the Thanksgiving turkey.
Buzz, buzz.
Oh my god. That now. Oh god, help me.
And Kilmer's the first one to die. It was nice knowing you all. Take care of Shelly for me.
Oh my god.
So she shouted at us in that language.
She cocks her head and then again shouts out in that language, and they advance forward a few steps. What are you doing?
Does any of our spellcasters know, like, comprehend languages or anything like that?
I speak with animals, but not comprehend.
Birds? Aren't they in the same category?
No! You would think, but no!
I probably could, but alas, I didn't prepare that spell.
Hey God. Verris
Could I
is...
have-
Okay, go
could I
ahead.
have-
I'm trying to think what spells Verris has. Like, would he have, like, comprehend language or something?
No, he does not.
I knew we should start on the bottom, work our ways up. Oh, we die.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Mm-hmm. Again, they advance closer. What do you do?
I'm about to just call lightning on these if I'm not going to get anywhere.
Anybody else want to try saying Nephir's name? Maybe you guys might be able to persuade him.
I try saying it in Druidic. I don't know if that'll help.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, yeah. Oh, I actually have a +3 in that. That's a surprise.
Ooh, 22. In
In a language they probably don't understand.
In Orin, the woman tells them to stop advancing. She stares at you for a second, bright scale. And then she again squawks something, and one of them goes flying off. A few minutes
They
pass by.
stopped advancing.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
That's bright scale. Just like looking around confused. Just they stopped moving forward with aggression.
They still have their spears out, but they are listening to this.
Cover
elderly...
your mouth. Sorry, my son's sick and he doesn't want to cover his mouth when he coughs.
No, I figured that's what it was, but that was just...
Perfect.
10 minutes pass. And the one that left came back, but another one comes up. And this one, bright scale, you kind of recognize druidic garb on this Aarakocra specifically. And this one walks over. It doesn't have a weapon, but it has a staff. And in druidic, it says to you, "So, you're a druid. The only reason why the elder over there has stopped them is because she recognizes the language. She doesn't speak it, but she recognizes it. How can we help?"
Was our goal in Sir Kabal to just pass through?
Well, we're meeting Nephir, who promised us a reward for freeing him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nephir was the one that you had saved, and so he said, "Come to Sir Kabal," due to the fact that you can get the blessing of flying, and also that there could be information that you could get from this elder because of how long she's been around.
All right, I was giving my son some cough medicine. I missed
No.
a fair amount of what you were saying.
No,
It's fine.
Basically,
giving me-
a fellow
giving
druid
me
was
my
asking
numbering,
us,
you know.
why are we here?
Oh,
Or he's
right, and
asking
well,
you
we're here
why-
to speak to the elder, right?
Well, we're looking for a Nephir, is why we're there.
Right. Okay, so we were told to find Nephir.
That we rescued Nephir, and he told us to come to here.
That way of saying it.
Right, okay. This Aarakocra looks at you and goes, Nephir. Oh, Nephir. He did come back. And he was raving about these heroes that had saved him from these Patera folk. You're these people that he speaks of?
I don't say anything, but I do that kind of like, yeah, type bow, you know, with the hands are to your side, like, duh.
Well, forgive our misreading of you, though the thing is, you did land on the Elder's house. The Aarakocra right now is standing outside telling these men to not attack you is oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. this
Yin
name.
Yang, don't you gotcha.
Oh my god, I can't say that last
Just
part.
say Ying, make it easier for
Somebody
you.
should have practiced these. Go ahead, you take your time. Let that tongue work around this made-up word real quick.
Even if you practice, it's still fucking hard. Yingamatona. Jesus Christ. Yingamatona. Yingamatona.
Emotep.
Discotheque.
God damn it, you guys. She is not the Grand Elder. That's Ashura. But you guys are not allowed to be in here. It's considered trespassing. And a breach of hospitality. That's why they are out here like this.
So, to paint a picture, I am a lizard. That's a bug. Those are a mix of demons, humans. You can see how your customs wouldn't really translate. We were invited, and we came to where we were invited to.
Being rude.
This is true. You were invited to Sir Kabal, yes. To the Elder's house specifically? No, not yet, it seems like. But, given that it is your first time, and I will clear up the story, give me but a moment. And he turns around and starts speaking in Orin to, I'm just gonna call, yeah, you're right, Ying. Jesus, fuck.
Yingamatona.
Yingamatona. Oh. Yingamatona. Yingamatona.
We Matanye, woo loo loo.
A wee moe.
I swear, I feel like somebody, like, put that into a name generator and was like, yeah, that sounds about right.
That's usually what happens. They just kind of throw. The way that they figure out names is they just kind of get those magnetic alphabets and just throw it at a metal wall and pick what sticks.
Oh, you don't want to even know what the other name is in this book that they put, that they don't even have a specific phonetic spelling for that's in this text right now. I'm like, I'm not even going to try to fucking say that.
Do it.
I do love that that my characters just decided to go, we are but dumb Americans visiting your foreign land.
I mean, literally, you did pull some shenanigans.
So bad.
My bad,
Broke
homie.
into this old lady's house.
Basically, you landed in her front yard. It's like, bruh, you're not even invited to be in her front yard yet. Like, hold the fuck up.
Hey, man, your houses are against the wall. How the hell are we supposed to know what is the first floor and what's the bottom floor? You know?
I like how. Hold on, I gotta read Mimi's comment because I know she's having a bad time with her voice. My bad, homie. We were focused on the dino that like weighs 5 tons. Jesus. So you see this conversation going on, and he turns back around. Well, the air has now been cleared, no pun intended. Though they ask that we take you down to, well, down to where Nephir would be first. And we will figure it out from there. And he kind of flaps his wings. Follow me.
Oh, I feel so bad.
As you should.
Imagine if we would have brought Shelly up here.
Oh shit. Oh Lord.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Brightville just kind of does a gesture of like, lead on.
As you guys change back into your gaseous form and come on down towards the, basically like the dwellings area, I'm gonna say at the 520 feet mark. Jesus Christ. I was literally sitting here going, well, they fucked up. As you land, there is a specific house here that you enter into, and Nephir is there, and he greets you all with open arms, and he's like, I hope you didn't have trouble finding this place.
No, we got a nice warm reception.
What a warm reception. What?
Amora's just chuckling behind them. Fuck.
Brother,
what do they mean?
I mean, did we not get escorted by somebody in the upper levels of the guard area?
You didn't get extorted, but you just were like, you were about to get fucking shish kebabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was saying we got escorted down to this level by one of their their main guards.
No, you were escorted by the druid. The druid was kind enough to bring you down here.
Oh man.
You hear again this bird-like language, and you see the feathers of Nephir poof up. Oh, right. I kind of forgot to explain the level system here. Oh, that's on me. Oof. Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah, so we can admit this is your fault.
Sure, I will take the blame on that one. My friends, let's as you can see, Sir Kabal is a place of wondrous and ancient ways. I feel really bad right now. Like, as you guys look at these dwellings, they are not all identical, but they are similar enough. Each of these dwellings, you can kind of tell, has a 2 to 3 level connection between a ladder, which is too tight for flying. And you notice that they don't really have much valuables in the house, aside from totems handcrafted from wood, feathers, scales, shells, and teeth. Bright scale, that to you seems very minimalistic, but you also know, like, in a way that you can relate to that.
I mean, it serves a function. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Well, as we head along here, we do have different things that we can get done here. Let me see. Well, what did... And he turns back to that one druid. What did... And he'll say, and I'm just going to say this, it's in Orin again, but I'm going to say this for the audience. So, what did the elder have to say about them coming up? Well, she wasn't very happy. To be quite honest, Nephir, you almost got them killed. But, is she willing to see them? Once they properly ascend, sure. You would just have to make sure on your own with Na and everyone, obviously. But other than that, I think because you did bring them here on an invite, she was more forgiving. And you just see Nephir. Well, I guess it's time that we take a walk. And hopefully these bridges don't give out. Which, by the way, you didn't bring anything heavy with you, correct? He kind of stares at you all.
Well, I mean, technically we did, but it's not with us.
Yeah, if you just look down.
Yeah,
Yeah, we parked our tank outside.
you parked... What?
Our dinosaur.
He looks... Why would you call a dinosaur a tank? What is a tank? I'm very confused by this terminology.
It means something big and strong.
And heavy.
I see.
Heavy indeed.
Okay, well. I see. Well, let us go to the cleansing chamber, if we can. Let's just he kind of just feels very much ashamed that you all almost died. Just the weight of my guilt and loneliness.
You just sweat. I'm inside the house.
Wait, was that?
Right.
I think he's talking to somebody else, but it's almost
Okay.
like for you.
I was like, I was. Why do having his moments like that honestly work? God damn it.
It's timing.
I
Oh.
was talking to my wife. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. That was too perfect.
I'm in sweats. I'm in the house.
As you all head up to the cleansing chamber, I will describe this for you. God damn it, that was great. The cleansing chamber, Aarakocra ritually cleanse themselves in the building before visiting the monastery. And as you can see, as you guys were walking up, the giant building with the kind of cracked symbolism on the front of it now would make sense as a monastery. This is also where they leave their offerings for the teacher, which you will learn from Nephir as you guys are walking up, that Ashura is considered the teacher and the mysterious guardian figure. Which statues you see of Ubuntu as a tabaxi. And as you get into number 2, I'm going to...
So we just saw a statue of a tabaxi and an aarakocra.
Yeah.
A bird's worshiping a cat. Okay.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said bird was killing the cat?
No.
No, worshiping a cat.
Birds are worshipping cat, yes.
That's wild. I mean, it's almost like worshipping a god of death.
I mean, yeah, sure. As you
Well,
are
in context.
yeah, true. In context. Very much so. As you are on the the bottom floor of this 2-story building, there it is. You are in the washroom. You can tell that it is a washroom because the lower chamber contains a wash basin for performing absolutions and smaller vessels of salt, powdered chalk, and gold dust for sprinkling on to one's feathers before visiting the monastery. And as Nephir gets close to the wash basin, he begins to cleanse himself using the water and the gold dust. My friends, if you would be so kind.
Like how naked are we getting? Or is it like a Catholic kind of, you know?
Brightscale is confused by the word naked. It works like a lizard, so it's like he's always. Anyways.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, but you have druidic clothing on. I mean,
I mean rags on the shoulders.
Sure, true. I mean, they didn't really explain whether, just for purposes not to get anything weird, you don't.
Is it like mentoring like a Buddhist, like I entered a temple in Japan. I don't know what religion it was, but like you had to wash your hands before entering. Is it kind of like that?
I would say if it's kind of like that, maybe like wipe the dirt off of yourself, kind of cleanse yourself. I'm not gonna say you have to take off any clothing, but good lord, that was a question I was not ready for.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Both Tom and I cleanse. He is a respectful boy. Right, your little mouse. You kind of try to keep him hidden just because, yeah, birds. You don't want him eaten. But, you sprinkle him with a little bit of the gold dust. After you kind of wipe him down. Alna. Shiny Tom. Let me throw a Pokeball at it. Anyways.
I'll wash my arms and sprinkle dust around me as well. Walk in.
Okay. And as Verris walks up, he kind of washes his hands, washes his arms, wipes down his face. He throws a little bit of salt over his shoulder. And we'll proceed to walk towards the ladder. Levi will follow in suit. Kilomur, what are you doing specifically?
I mean, he'll do what everybody else does. Whatever the steps were, minus the putting on the feathers, I guess, or the gold dust on feathers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And as you guys...
Because I did check my species. Even though I'm a beetle, apparently I don't have wings, or maybe my wings are just too small. I don't know. but no flying speed yet.
Yes, no flying speed for you. I'm just kidding.
Yet.
Not yet.
You could be a real bug.
Oh my god. As you ascend the ladder, the upper chamber contains a wooden case with shelves of candles and headscarves for visitors to the monastery. At the east end of the chamber is a 5-foot tall wooden statue with flowers and offerings of food placed at its feet. The statue is obviously very old, and it's worn almost smooth by thousands of hands brushing against it. So it is impossible to determine what it was originally portrayed. Offerings left here are picked up daily by Ashura's servant and placed at the statues in the monastery or at the elder's house. He kind of explains that. What? What?
Or placed at the elder's house.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. We done fucked up, boys.
Mm-hmm. So that little star in the chamber, cleansing chamber, just shows that. Mm-hmm. Now, as you guys walk up the steps and you reach the monastery,
I do want to say that Amora would have reached out and swiped her hand on it.
Okay. You do so. Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Ooh, that's low.
A 4. You don't feel anything, but you aren't feeling like something is cursing you either. Mm-hmm. It's kind of just there. Now,
not my religion.
No, not your religion, but you still are respectful. And as you guys reach the monastery, there are many Aarakocra in this monastery. And they all look over when you guys enter in with Nephir. And I will read the book real quick. Number 1. 6 Aarakocra inhabit the monastery, living as monks. While in the monastery, they wear prayer bead necklaces and paint labyrinthian patterns on their beaks, hands, and feet. A large circle labyrinth symbol of Ubatao is painted on their face of the building, but it can't be seen from anywhere in Sir Kabal. It's only visible from the air or from the ground. And you entered into refectory. The entrance hall of the monastery is also the dining chamber. The Aarakocra monks take all their meals here, but it is also the meeting place where meetings take place. The Aarakocra use backless benches and stools for seats to accommodate their wings. The table you can see in this area for number A, and for A, because you can see it from the door, is the table can seat 20. In 1B, the prayer hall. This is the main hall of the monastery, and it's an impressive sight. The rafters of the ceiling are a full 60 feet above the floor, and the peak of the thatched roof is 15 feet above. The space is large enough that Aarakocra can fly inside, though they seldom do for the sake of decorum. The circle labyrinth symbol of Ubatao is laid out on the floor, on a floor mosaic 25 feet in diameter, which is that symbol that you can see right there in the middle. If you're looking at monastery number 1, next to the 1B symbol. The Aarakocra monks spend much of their days mediating while viewing the labyrinth from the lower and upper landings of the staircase. Other Aarakocra come here only on special occasions such as weddings, funerals, and holy days. And as you guys step in, the other one that's in near the symbol walks up to Nephir. And again, Orin, Brother Nephio, it is good to see you again. What brings you here with this colorful band of two-legged walkers that can't fly? He will, again in Orin state, these are the ones that have saved me. And if you know Common, it would be much nicer if you could not speak that way. While they don't understand, it's kind of rude. And he says, my apologies, my apologies. And the other one turns to you guys and goes, welcome into the monastery. You are welcome to walk our grounds and ask questions. Just don't break anything. And I'm assuming, because Nephir has invited you here, that you are wanting to meet with the Elder?
Summer just nods his head. Yes.
Birds definitely fly when they want to.
You don't know they said that. That was just for players. God damn it. Anyway. Well, interesting.
We've,
Go ahead.
we've already kind of met the Elder on accident.
From what I hear, you didn't actually meet the Elder. You met her servant.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's me as a player saying.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, no, it works perfectly for you not realizing it.
Yeah, okay.
It's quite all right.
Shrug.
The two of them are old. It makes sense. And he kind of just chuckles. Nephir just shoots him a little. Really? And you're a monk. We're allowed to joke, brother. Well, I will go make sure that these our preparations are correct and that the Elder will see you. So. Alright, what do you guys do in this monastery while you wait? I gotta go to Discord to check.
You said the thing in the middle is a labyrinth that they look at.
So this symbol right here, yes. It's kind of like a labyrinth symbol. If you would like to make a religion check, you may do so.
Oh my god.
Even though I failed the
Oh.
first time.
Yes. 7 for Kilomur.
I'm improving.
14?
14. Interesting. Okay. Kilomur, you're just like, this is a labyrinth.
What is it? You're trying to figure out, can I solve it?
Yeah, you're trying to figure out if you can solve any of it, obviously.
So, where are Aarakocras from again? Like, what kind of species are they?
They are a bird-like species that actually have wings. and that can fly. So hold on, let me go to an Aarakocra here, and I will display in VTT. So this is what an Aarakocra looks like. So it's in Roll20's chat.
Yeah, they're the bird people, but like they're not like human hybrids or anything like that. Like how oh my goodness, what's the name? It starts with an A. And it's like genies and humans, or like how
Ganassi.
mine is. Yeah.
Yeah, Ganassi. No, this is not like a human hybrid. No, these are humanoid birds that actually still have the ability to fly. Whereas in other lore, Kenku, which used to be like Aarakocra, lost the ability to fly through a curse. And although I do not stick to the curse of them also not being able to talk, supposedly in actual lore they have lost the point to have their own voice. That's why they use mimicry to speak. But
You're getting your birds mixed up.
am I? Go for it.
Yeah, Kenku are the ones who can't speak.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying
You're saying Aarakocra.
Did I?
No, I
Yeah.
thought you were saying Kenku.
Yeah, I thought I said Kenku.
You know what? Then maybe I heard what I wanted to hear. Okay.
Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. Did I not? Did I do it? Hold on.
You did say it in a very roundabout way while talking about both of them, and it was a little confusing.
Okay, so
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm not wrong. Oh.
whatever. Love you too, Brandon. God damn it. Oh my God, Jeff, really?
Well,
God,
it's Jonathan.
I know. God damn it. Anyways, so as you look at this symbol with a 14, you know it's a symbol to Ubatao, but there's not much really spoken about it that was told in your specific area when you were growing up with your folks. There was something.
Wait,
maybe.
Sorry, I was zoned out.
No, it's okay. You know it's a symbol to Ubatao, but and that's UBTAO. But other than that, there's not much that you have known about it from your family because really this was not talked about. Yeah, it wasn't even talked about, so. Though you know with a 14 that there were talks of something called Heart of Ubatao, but you weren't really sure what that was. Oh my God. Also, Jesus Christ, Mimi. Anyways. Anybody else do anything while in the monastery?
I mean, I'm not sure how time has passed, but I mean, someone wouldn't mind learning a few Aarakocra words, just so maybe it might help better communications the next time that you should meet.
Jesus. All right. Let me see. Trying to actually get some Aarakocra words specifically.
Like maybe like hello, friend, like some basic stuff. So might be helpful next time that we pop in someplace unannounced.
Right. Yes, that would be very helpful, wouldn't it?
Also, don't eat me. I taste terrible.
Oh my God.
Or don't eat me. Eat him.
Pointing at Brian Scale and Mr.
I can't breathe. I'm screaming. Oh God. Oh, that was out of nowhere. Okay.
Come on, you can squeeze it out, man. Squeeze it out.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Daddy was just laughing too hard. Love you.
Oh my god. You do ask Nephir some of this stuff, and he gives you the specific words. Though he does look down at you and goes, "Why do you need some of these words specifically? Are you afraid? Don't get me wrong. Are you afraid that we will eat you?"
Kilmer kind of looks awkwardly away, like, ugh, bird.
Can I hear this, by the way?
Yeah, you can hear this.
I just, like, absolutely, like, die, but, like, hold it in after he's like, do you think we'll eat you? And just have to turn around and breathe. Like, visual reaction to what he said.
Bright scale kind of like looks left to right. I mean, is that not the plan after he dies?
Oh no.
I mean, I would expect you all to do the same for me.
Kilomur, you hear Brightscale say that, but also you still have the question posed to you.
Well, I mean, he just remembers a child being nearly attacked by other birds, not by Aarakocra, but just giant birds. So it's just one of those little things that, I mean, especially when granted they arrived unannounced and everything, all those birds. So he just thought, you know, better safe than sorry.
Well, as much as terrifying as that sounds, and it sounds like your friends are, well, at least one of them, I don't know. We won't eat you. We're not that kind of a people. But Alna, do you actually say that out loud, by the way, that you said, I already have the seasons picked out? So the seasonings picked out?
Is that towards Kilmer or the bright scale when we pass on?
To the bright scale comment.
Yes to Kilomur
Either
and
way,
Brightscale.
two thumbs
Oh
up.
no!
Oh my god, it's reassuring. Wow!
Bright
Okay.
scale hits that with that chest pound. Respect. Respect.
Okay. You hear...
I guess we'll give it to your rat.
Amora will compose herself, turn around, and just look at him with just the deepest level of shame behind her eyes. Just like, I don't understand these people. Even in the forest, you don't eat your friends.
Thinking right now.
Both Levi, especially being a gladiator, kind of just is taken aback. Because in the gladiatorial ring, obviously, anyone that is killed had a respectful burial, not eaten. And Verris just kind of pinches between the bridge of his nose and his eyes. I swear if I die, I don't think anyone's going to eat me. I don't want to be eaten.
I mean, given where we're at, there's no telling what will happen to you.
I would also not like to be eaten. I'd like to be...
Look, I just don't want you to raise as undead. I'm trying to help you.
I mean, especially given this recent encounter we have, might be better safe than sorry.
We need someone with cleric-like abilities, to take care of us not being raised back as undead. Oh, lords. What would the family think back home? Oh.
Request change.
And they wanted me to spread the great word of electricity out here, and yet, was not expecting that today. Morality is subjective. God damn it. You guys are, you guys are literally flipping the script on me. Got it. All right.
What can I say? We're just horrible human beings.
It's a wonder that I almost TPK'd y'all. My goal in life is to give Verris as much gray hair as possible. Oh, Lord have mercy.
We almost TPK'd and you just turned us into the biggest dicks.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're just like over it all.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Your fault.
Yeah, I know.
You're the one that broke us down.
I say this out loud. My oh my god, my life goal is to give Verris as much gray hairs as possible. Verris turns to you all night and goes, "Dear, why? There's no point in doing that when we're on the same team." As she responds, "'Cause it's funny." He again pinches the bridge of his nose and goes, "Kilomur, you are wise to learn these words. It's obvious to make sure that, again, we have a way to communicate. And Nefia, it makes sense. But yes, also I see a little bit of personal in it. But I'm going to take a walk upstairs. It's... Levi, will you accompany me?" And Levi just nods. And as he heads upstairs... Lord have mercy on my soul. God damn, I did not mean to turn them into a bunch of dicks. Let's see. He reaches 1D, the antechamber. Before entering the shrine, the monk prepares themselves in this antechamber by washing with scented oils, reading from inspirational scrolls, and painting labyrinthian patterns on their beak, hands, and feet. He sees this and goes, "Oh, my apologies. Just trying to check out what this is. If I may be so inclined as just to stand here and see what you are doing." Well, actually, what is behind this door over here? And the Aarakocra answers back, stating that that is sleeping chambers for them, the 1C. Each chamber contains a bunk bed and small table for candle and a wash basin. The monk has no possessions. Even their clothes and prayer beads belong to the monastery. He's like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. And as he walks over to 1F, although, oh no, that's 1E. My bad. 1E is a shrine. A life-size wooden statue of a noble tabaxi stands against the far wall, draped in flowers, beads, and wreathed incense smoke. Unlike the other statues in Kabal, this one is in excellent condition. Though it is still very old, it cannot be recognized as... It can be recognized as a portrayal of Ubatao in tabaxi form, which he recognizes as through some odd means, which I will not explain to anybody else. The Aarakocra don't know the statue as Ubatao. They revere it simply as a talisman that safeguards Kabal as a focus for meditation. And he learns that from the Aarakocra upstairs. And as he walks over to 1F, he sees... Well, I'm going to put a sec... Well, I'll just say there's two there. He sees two Aarakocra practicing martial arts. Azaka just hangs back for a little bit, by the way, your guide.
Who went on that little adventure? Was that Verris?
Yeah, that was Verris and Levi.
Mm.
They're upstairs, essentially. I'm gonna put that here.
I will. What's at the top of the stairs?
So that's where Verris is, the where it says upper.
Okay, and what's downstairs?
That's basically the stairs going from the upper half to the lower. So where it says open to 1B, you see the stairs here that I'm pinging.
Yeah.
That's essentially this set of stairs right here.
Ah, okay. I'm done then.
No, you're not dumb. It's the way they break it apart.
Alright, I will go into the kitchen area.
Okay.
Check that out.
As you go into the kitchen area, well, hello, Shade.
Yeah.
Okay, you do see that basically there's a couple of monks here eating different berries, different kind of food put together, having a small conversation about their practice of martial arts earlier. Nothing too big. And they see you come in, and they kind of nod.
Alright. I gesture to some of the berries and ask, do you mind?
They look and they nod, like, go ahead.
Okay. I want to try some berries.
Okay. Roll me a constitution. I'm just kidding. As you,
I feel like I would know them, right?
as you look at them, they look like berries that you rarely see. Because this is a different side of the island itself. But you have seen them before, and you know they're edible. They taste really sweet. They actually seem really fresh, too. So it doesn't seem like they've been sitting for a while.
Alright.
One of them actually turns to you and goes, "So, sister, what brings you here?"
We had an encounter with what's his name?
Nephir.
Nephir.
Nifir, and helped him escape danger, so he invited us to come see this place.
Ah. So you're the ones that he's been raving about the past few days.
Does he happen to have a big mouth? It seems everyone here knows.
No, normally not. It's more along the lines that you did a wonderful favor for him and he wants the word to be spread.
We were just doing what was right.
Which, in turn, brings something good to your favor being here. Assuming
So
you want to see the Elder.
I believe that's what the plan is, but we were just invited.
Maybe she will grant you the right to a flight doing the dance of the 7 wings.
That would definitely be interesting.
And the other one speaks of, "You idiots, winds!" Oh, my bad. Dance of the 7 winds. I don't know why I said wings.
Arakokra. Must be wings.
Maybe
Well.
you're thinking of Red Bull.
God damn it. Well, May honestly, sister, may fortune smile upon you, and that the elder treat you well. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No, I'll be on my way. Thank you.
No, not a problem. As a little bit more time passes, eventually that one does come back, and he tells Nephir, well, she does want to see them.
Okay. Collect our bodies downstairs.
Sure, collect your bodies. What bodies?
The bodies we're walking in.
Oh. I'm like, who did you kill? Because I swear to God, if y'all keep killing stuff...
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, you'll find out.
Yeah. Like you didn't just try to murder us.
I mean, he has a lich in his back pocket. He's not afraid to use it.
I have the
You
BBGE.
already did.
I have the big bad endgame. Okay? I'm not afraid to use it. Anyway. Hopping between tabs for this. As you guys make it to this level, you again recognize the outside, obviously, and this time the servant comes forward speaking in Aarakocra and or actually Orin to Nephir, saying that the elder is ready to see them. On this lower floor, as you enter in, the lower floor of the house is a single room. Yingmatona sleeps on a mattress under the stairs. A life-size wooden statue resembling a tabaxi stands opposite of the door, which is a star. Flowers and offerings of food are placed at its feet. The statue is obviously very old and carved in a stylized Choltian manner. Again, Verris will nod at recognizing the depiction of Ubatao as a tabaxi. The walls of this chamber bear faded fresco of floral design, somewhat jarringly mathematical symbols. A section of floor has collapsed from age, which you can see. And anything falling through plunges hundreds of feet to the rock below. And Ying will gesture up to the stairs, starting with Nephir.
That's good.
And as you guys head up the stairs, the upper floor is decorated with frescoes similar to those of the lower floor. The landing atop the stairs has no window, being set inside of a cliff, but is dimly lit by two candles, one at each end of the hallway. The outer room is a library with a single bookcase holding 40 ancient books. The covers most areas of knowledge of mathematical, natural philosophy, geography, fabulous creatures, theology, and so forth. And as you guys see, the inner room is the personal chamber of Ashura herself. Contains a comfortable bed, a few books of Choltian poetry, a wardrobe holding everyday ceremonial clothing, and she will stand there in her own room obviously, I would love to have a bigger picture for this, but we're just gonna go with it. And she turns to you all and goes, "Welcome in, heroes of Nephia. How may I assist you today?" I'm going to check. Okay, I just want all night, anytime y'all bring her around strangers. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, no shit. Verris is keeping an eye on you.
Gray hairs.
Make sure you don't do anything stupid. Well, speak up.
Well, to be plainly honest, Nifia told us that you may be able to bestow upon us the gift of flight, which will help us in our adventures to try to figure out how to end the curse on this land.
Did he know? This is true, I can bestow that upon you, though it's only a temporary, in a sense, that you will be able to have a flight, the ability to fly. It won't last all day, but you can use it every day, specifically, depending on the situation. Though I am out of ingredients to perform the ritual, there's one thing I'm actually in particularly missing. Y'all found her in the woods with a mouse as a pet by herself. Why y'all shocked?
Remember, I thought that was the ingredient she needs.
Here's the thing about that. What I need is in Nangalore, and she turns to Azaka. You should know where that is, correct? Yes, I've heard of the place. It's roughly south from here. Azaka would say. What I need from there is a black orchid. To complete the Dance of the Seven Winds, I would be able to bestow the magical ability to fly. But it seems as though, why would you be in this jungle? Obviously, you know of the undead that plague this whole jungle. Are you investigating it, or are you just here to seek fame and glory and just defeat as much as you can?
The Lich took my entire family from me. I want to find out how to solve this and how to end him. Because that wound is still fresh again.
Good. Good. I want your story to be there, and I want to pour salt in that wound.
Way more prepared to play this character this time through.
That's very true. Verris actually looks at you, Amora, and one of the very first times, he actually has a look of sadness, but yet understanding. Like, he would want to say something, but in this moment he will not, just because he wants to be respectful.
Yeah.
Alna speaks up, I guess, and I need answers. I thought my family died of nature, but it might be the Lich. I'm not stopping till his head is on a spike where my people stood. Jesus. That guy.
Imagine pounds on chest, respect. No.
Verris will speak. As some of my companions have stated, yes, honestly, I will say, we were originally tasked, at least myself, Kilomur, and a couple other people, were originally tasked by a wizard to figure out what this death curse is going through the island and what's causing it. We've hit a bit of a wall in a sense, but we also found out that there's this place potentially called Omu. But we know nothing. It is almost in secret. And then on top of that, there is so-called a lich. And I don't know if any of your people really truly understand what that is. I'm not saying you don't. But again, it seems as though Azaka here, our guide, did not understand what a lich is. I've only... because I have studied magic myself, and, well, among other things, as he kind of looks down to a pendant, real quickly. Anybody who wants to see him look down, make me a perception check to see what he's looking at. Jesus fucking Christ on a cracker. Okay. Wow, guys. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
This is what happens when you try to make a subtle motion in front of us.
Well, did you make a perception check, Lizard Man?
Yeah. You don't see that 23?
Oh shit, you did. Fuck
Or
me.
22, I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
23.
I mean, you got to take me to dinner first if you want that, but go ahead.
God damn it. How does Black Angus sound?
No, buddy, you got to put up more money if you want this.
Oh.
I ain't cheap. Y'all can continue, though.
No, are you kidding me? That brown, warm bread? Get out of town. Then again, I am a cheap date.
I don't know about that. But,
That's true. Music festivals are very expensive.
yeah, I was about to say. But she looks quite perplexed. So you are investigating more than just that. Than seeking. Verris notices that y'all catch him kind of glancing down, and he just goes, well, here's the thing. We need access to more knowledge. And I couldn't help but notice you do have a library, which would probably help. But we will do this to make sure that we can get the flight, so to speak, and then we can deal out what you may know of Omu, if there is such a place, or if anything else exists. And she kind of just strokes a little bit under her beak. Yes, that seems quite fair. And you are more than welcome to land here next time, as she says that with a bit of a bite. You have my permission now.
Our apologies.
Well, it's
Oh,
from-
great. Shelly will love it up here.
who is Shelly?
You'll find out.
I smacked the fresh shell.
Roll me an unarmed strike. This is for flavor damage, not actual damage.
How do I find? There we go.
I swear if you get it. It's it's a light smack, obviously meant to not hurt.
Bright Scale pretends to die.
Oh my god! Alright, describe this performance for me, buddy.
How do I describe this overacting bit just for funsies? Y'all ever see the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie?
No.
Too long ago.
No, there's a scene where Pee Wee Herman is stabbed in the chest by a vampire, and his death takes 5 minutes.
Oh, P was in that one? I mean, it's been so long.
Yeah, he was. He was one of the vampires in that movie.
Jesus.
The only one I
he gets-
personally remember being in the movie was Luke Perry. That was it.
Oh yeah. If he gets stabbed and goes, oh, for like 5
Question.
minutes.
Does Alna bring out the seasoning?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, does she buy into this performance?
Okay, first, okay. She said as a player, no, I'm not old. Secondly, she says
to the
yes to the seasoning.
Wait, what seasoning?
So,
Oh, I gotta look up this scene.
so earlier, Alna had said when Kilomur was asked about, "Are you afraid that the Aarakocra will eat him?" And it went along with the portion of Brightscale saying, "Well, I will eat you. I want you guys to eat me." She said about
Doing that again.
yeah. She brought out. I have the seasoning. I already have them picked out. So she's bringing out the one that she picked out for Brightscale.
Oh.
So, Lord have mercy on my soul. Good God. Lemon pepper specifically. Do you start pouring it on Brightscale?
She just takes out a single lemon wedge and squeezes it along. Light
Oh,
does
Bright Scale sneezes and then like opens one eye and just shrugs.
As you smell
More-
lemon zesty, pepperish.
Amora sniffs the air.
He's like, good choice.
Yeah, Amora will sniff the air and be like, that will pair well with him.
Oh my God. That's a perfect gift. Gift right there. As you guys now have permission, we will obviously discuss more about this lich and more information about this, what you call it, Omu? But first, I do need that black orchid if you want that ritual done. So, you have my blessing to come back up here. I'm really afraid the Shelly thing may be too heavy. Just from your reactions alone. I don't know what this is, and I'm afraid. I don't need my house destroyed either. Also, can you please pick up your lizard friend? He's still laying on the floor.
I grab him by the arm and pull him up.
Sorry, I've just been rewatching this scene like over and over again. I'm laughing. Oh, nostalgia. Would you believe I didn't see this movie until after I finished watching the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show?
I could believe that.
Interesting.
Wow.
That's like what a good 10-year or 15-year difference between the two.
Yeah, I think this one. I think the movie was like in '93 or something like that.
Hmm. Well,
Sorry.
no, it's
Sequels get more in the box office, so of course they'd turn it into a TV show.
as she bows to each and every one of you. Thank you again for saving our nephew here, and if you do need to stay, or if you are willing to go now, at least get some travel in, it's up to you. Just really depends. If you are all are feeling okay, you have my blessing to take a leap of faith off of here, so to speak.
Do you want us to jump through the floor?
No, she's saying you can go back outside and leave the way you came.
Yeah.
Or if you need time to basically get yourself prepared, you have a whole day here.
Okay. Well, we could just start
Well,
going. Like, why
What time is it right
dilly-dally?
now? Is like what, middle of the day? Because I don't know how long how that rituals took.
Honestly, it's probably like 2 p.m. You guys made really good timing with getting here, so to speak. Ha! Sorry, I just read what Alna said. Lord have mercy. Verris will quietly walk over to you, Kilomur. Well, it seems as though we have a choice. My vote is to get started right away. Though, given the fact everyone's been through some traumatic incidences, we would... Kilomur...
No, Peter Patter.
Huh? He turns around.
Listen, no, Peter Patter. We
Nope.
shouldn't waste time. You shove it down, and you keep going.
Right. That's some... he kind of just looks at you. He's got... Is there any, like, emotion behind that, like, with the stuffing down and everything? Like,
there's a physical hand motion from collarbone to, like, mid-stomach.
okay.
And it's just, like, kind of almost deadpan, but, like, she's being pretty serious. She's like, no, why? Why do we need to take time for that? You shove that shit down and keep walking.
He kind of nods, but if you want, go ahead and make an insight check on Verris. If you want to. You don't have to. 13. Fucking Christ. He just seems to stare off in the middle distance as you say that. With his, hiding whatever he's thinking. Very well. If the rest of you are ready. I know myself and Levi are. I think we shall head out. How far is this place from here when you have... I drown my sadness in humor. We are from the jungles. You don't have time to mourn. You only survive. Azaka, where...
She'll get a really firm nod from Amora.
Very well. Azaka, how far is this place from here? Given the time and given the amount of daylight we have left, and the weather seems to be pretty good, maybe a full day's travel if we split it up through sleep, in a sense. We are here, and she points out to the map, and as that ping, and from what I can tell about southwest-ish? No. Yes, southwest a little bit. Nangalore should be within this region. For the player's purposes, I've put it on the map, but for in character, she's. I think it's over here. I haven't really ventured out in that portion per se, but again, I can map this out as well while we're going over, and when we do take a rest, I can put it all together so that for next time. So, as you guys step out and begin to windwalk, and as you guys proceed through the sky, knowing where you're headed next, in a sense, and all of the questions of Omu to be maybe answered, all the questions about the Lich, potential answers. What happened with your families? What happened with this manipulation of magic? What happens with this death curse? You will find out next time. And this is where we'll end tonight's session.
Nice.
Whew! Holy fuck.
Sorry about that. I was feeling really chaotic tonight.
No, it's all good.
I feel like that
No.
worked so well.
That was complete. I'm fine with that.
Cleaning at your arm.
We definitely caused a ruckus today.
Yeah, you did. You kind of was like, all right. You said.
I'm sorry for derailing about me being scared about being eaten by birds.
You literally, you also derailed it because you were like, "What about Shelly?" Because we were just like, should we land at the bottom? And you being like, "We could just drop her off." Like, we all got off the train of what we were actually supposed to be doing.
Yeah, well, it was like, oh yeah, we have Shelly with us. Oh shit.
Everything else right out the window.
Right.
Just
I still say we should have dropped her off the top because that would have just
that would
broken
have
Zach.
been insane. That would have
With how rickety these bridges and how some of this structure is being held up, I don't think a 5-ton dinosaur would have been very smart to have up there.
Yeah, it would have destroyed the village.
I think that
Yeah.
would have been a railroad moment where Zach wouldn't have been able to allow that.
Yeah, he
no.
probably would have said no.
I could do that, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to railroad you unless it's absolutely necessary. If we're going to go down the road where you completely screw yourselves out of Curse a Ball, sure, we're going to go down that road. I was hoping... If you are game
So
for
what
it...
you're saying
is we could ruin a city.
is let's roll,
and
let
you'd
it
be
roll.
Okay with it.
You have to be 100% okay with it, and everybody else has to be okay with it. And I thought I saw something. Hold on.
Oh, Zach, you shouldn't have given me this power.
Burn it down. Burn it all down.
Famous last words.
Trust me, there are some boundaries. Yes, but I'm not trying to be
Because
that.
the murderers
Oh god.
No, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. I was just laughing too much.
Oh, I know you are. I know you are. You're like.
My brain went full evil though. I was like, we could join the Lich.
Oh my god. But that. That's so totally opposite of what your character is trying to do.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, no. In my last Curse of Strahd campaign, we joined him, the vampire dude, and the DM. It was like one of those play by post. So it was like a year-long campaign we were playing, and we joined him when just totally flipped the script at him last minute. Why we were supposed to fight Strahd, and we're like, you know what? We're kind of on your side about this. Let's just go with your idea. It ended up lasting another. We ended up lasting another 6 months as Strahd expanded his zone of control, and yeah, it was went full evil. The DM was like, "All right, let's do this. We're gonna go evil. We're gonna go evil," and we just expanded his realm of terror to envelop other locations. It was pretty fun.
That sounds like so much fun. Because you're playing the real campaign, and then you're like, you know what? Let's make this something else.
Yeah. Mimi says I'm doing Curse of Strahd. She's gonna be DMing. One of my players' background is an isekai into D&D world, and he's a Jehovah's Witness as well.
What is an isekai?
I don't.
Basically, it means into another world.
Yeah, they die and end up being alive in another world.
Are you familiar with Konosubaru?
I think most of us. I think most of us are nerd enough to know what an isekai means.
Well,
sorry.
The fact that somebody asked what that word means.
Sorry, I'm not the right kind of nerd for you, Brandon.
Here we go. Let me get my keys to this gate and open it up for you. Isekai is.
So
go for it, Brandon.
It's like say.
Alice in Wonderland is one of the oldest isekai.
Oh, okay.
Wizard of Oz.
So basically, someone could die here and then end up in a different dimension world kind of setting.
Don't necessarily need to die, but it's one of those common tropes.
So you're just like a realm traveler on accident.
Yeah, like Alice in Wonderland is one of the earliest examples I can think of.
I mean, that makes that so much better, but oh no.
Yeah, and then she's saying, "Oh my god." Another one is a werewolf, but the meme werewolves from those Abo Alpha memes. I don't know.
Abo Alpha. I'm gonna have to Google that. I don't know what the kids are into nowadays.
Right?
Yeah, I don't. I'm too old to understand that meme.
She's like, hold up, I got you.
Completely removed.
I mean, I'm chronically online, so I get surprised at myself at sometimes that I know what some of these things are. But
gods that guide you into the afterlife.
Gods that guide you to the afterlife. Egypt, Europe, Greek, Japan. Oh God. Urban Dictionary.
Nice. That
Alpha Wolf. I get it.
Maybe Alpha Beta.
How'd you squeeze that dog into that little jacket? Oh, okay.
Alphas are above all and Omegas are at the bottom of the chain. Is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to touch on misogyny and the freaking men movement or some dumb shit? Or is it a dumb?
There's your response in
It's a sex thing, like a second gender. What? That is not the answer.
Oh my God, Brandon! Jesus.
That was not the top one.
Oh God. Well, with that, thank you guys for being here for D&D. Everyone that has been sitting in stream. Thank you for everyone else that has also been along for this ride. And thank you to, again, my players for being here. I appreciate you all. Even with all your craziness. God damn it. So, what we're gonna do is...
Please send me to another world, this place.
Oh my God.
Is there like an anime where people get hit by trucks all the time?
Apparently,
It's one of the most
There
common
actually
tropes.
is. There is. No, there is an anime where the dude is just. I think it came out. It was like a joke anime, but it's just the truck sending people to another world.
I'm.
I mean, the truck is one of the most common tropes, so like summoning just